Hello everyone, welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator and the stream here. I'm Martin Wenzel. We are in Muscat, Oman, and we're going to be flying to Kuwait City, Kuwait. Leg 81 of the Microsoft Flight Simulator World Tour here on Martin Wenzel, twitch.tv/Martin Wenzel, or on Martin Wenzel YouTube. Let's see, we're going to be flying on, what do I got here? Kuwait Airways. It's going to be flight 691. This is a real-life flight based. They usually use an Airbus A320. We're going to be using the Airbus A320neo with FlyByWire's A32NX mod with the Kuwait livery created by Raptor 111 Alpha India Group's Traffic and Bajan Habashi's amazing 4-season pack. And there are links over there on YouTube for that. I'm going to have to set something up. I'm going to have to put all these links in Discord and then put a link there for you guys on Twitch. A little bit of a late start. Was planning to go at 1 o'clock, but then went out to my truck today, my semi-truck, and it was frozen cold. Batteries were drained, so had to go to the store, buy some nice 2-gauge jumper cables and jump it with my car, which is pretty cool that it actually worked. Alright, so it is about probably 1 p.m. in Kuwait. Real time, it's about 1 a.m. Hey, EasyJet 430, or 430, 43545. Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Oh, we're going to have to pause it here before we get going too far. Got to change a diaper. Be right back. Oh my god. Oh, I thought I muted the microphone, so maybe you could have heard Poop Master himself right here. Alright. Well, got all the dirty diapers, so we're changing those all the time. Say hi. Hello, hello. Alright. So yeah, hey Mad Max and hey Adelaide, welcome to the stream. A bit of a slow start here, but we're here in Kuwait, or not Kuwait, we're in Oman and we're going to be flying to Kuwait on Kuwait Airways. Oh, where? Where'd your little sucky thing go? Alright, give me a second here. That's cool. Private jet flight in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Where are you flying to? EasyJet. Alright, so we're going to be flying Muscat, Oman, Kuwait City, Kuwait. And we're going to try to get this flight started. Got the A320neo. We got the cool textures, grimy buttons and all. Nice. Alright, so we're going to make sure parking brake is set, wipers are off, spoilers and flaps retracted. Engine masters are off. Ignition switch is normal. Thrust lever is idled. Flaps, we did that. Anti-skid on. And let's see. Landing gear is down. And fuel quantity. How are you doing? Fuel quantity, we're going to be going Manchester, Edinburgh. All right, cool. I'm going to be flying to Edinburgh. I'm going to be going Isle of Man to Edinburgh at some point in this world tour. But I'd love to fly to all the different places. I mean, there's just so many places I'd love to fly to. Especially, you know, UK and Europe. Let's see. So let's get to our fuel before we get too much further. Fuel 8778. That's pretty easy. I don't know why that went to instant. Hey, where did you stick your thing? There you go. Yep. We're fueling this right from scratch. There was no fuel in the plane at all. Make sure our he isn't gonna freak out on us. Battery 1 and 2, external power on. Get the gears going. Nav 1, 2, and 3. All of our screens. Brightness turned up. For the first officer as well. And air shield. Go. Oh yeah, daddy duty. I've been running around all over the place this morning. Like clips to him so it doesn't go on the floor. Oh, that's cool. Into it. I didn't know they got these pacifiers that come with a clip now to... So if it drops out of the mouth, it doesn't go flying away under the couch or something. Right? Alright, well, he's happy right now. He's holding it in. Let's see. Where was I? Where was I? What are you doing? Okay, so let's do the APU engine fire tests. Wow, that can really pick it up. Like my microphone must be backwards or something. Yeah, I don't have my headset on yet. Was that picking up the background noise from the speakers? Just in your mouth, like that. There we go. Wow, I'm surprised. I'm trying to figure out why. Oh, okay, there we go. I was looking at the wrong audio stuff. Why do you keep flinging away the thing? Yeah, it's hard to get the plane started. Keeps throwing the whatever you call those things, pacifier out of his mouth. All right, let's see. We got the no smoking signs on, emergency lights armed, and before we go much further, let's get Pack X started. Go outside the plane. Do that. Start flight, career mode. Okay, now let's start, let's get here. Hey, if you're over there on YouTube and you haven't hit the subscribe button already, please do so. And if you also have a Twitch account, I am on Twitch, and we're trying to get to 50 followers by the end of the day. Actually, it looks like I'm at 49, so we just need one more follower. And Adelaide is pregnant, by the way. All right, well, congratulations. It's going to be, I mean, we're, what is this, 5 days in to having the baby. It's been an adventure. We're figuring it out. Alright, I got my headset on. I didn't have it plugged in now, so there we go. Now I can hear everything. I don't think we have boarding music. Nope. And the safety brief. Nope. Alright, so we'll just go. We'll do Wi-Fi tip. In-flight entertainment system. There. Passengers are coming on board. We'll leave that there. Get back inside the plane. And check our annunciator lights. Looks good. Check. And get our clearance. Hopefully ATC wants to work properly. Yes, request IFR clearance.
Delivery, Kuwait 69er to IFR to Kuwait, ready to copy.
Ah, not this flight. Sorry, I'm already ready to go here. I just want to get this in. But maybe if we do one later.
Departure frequency is 123.9 or 5 squawk 7014. Kuwait 69er.
Alright, runway 26 right.
Takeoff runway 26 right, climb and maintain 6,000 feet. Departure on 123.905, squawk 7014.
Kuwait 6902 readback correct. Contact ground on 121.8. Good day.
Alright, so let's get into the flight computer. Let's do our NIT. The data request. Here. And we get the. We can't get the weather though. Okay, NIT page 1, our alternate. Oh, I did that. Alternate is. Bring up the flight plan. Alternate today. Where the heck is that? Alternate is Oscar Echo Delta Foxtrot. Flight number 692. Cost index 18. Cruising today, our final is going to be 340. Go to our flight plan. And we're going to start out going to DAPOC. And click on the left button next to DAPOC. Get to our airways. Click on airways. Via an airway. Tango 508. We're going to take this airway to this waypoint, which is going to be Solud. And then from Solud, we're going to get on to airway Papa 574. Then Rucor. Take that to Rucor. I think the flight computer is taking a moment here. Nope. Not gonna give me a Rucor there. Rucor. What are we doing here? Gustin Prez just bought the Airbus A320 liveries from 4Simmer. Was that for Xbox? I think I just downloaded Orbix Central or Center or whatever it is, and they have a bunch of liveries for Australia for free. A lot of stuff over there. Really cool way to manage things and purchase things. Hey, thanks everyone watching on YouTube. If you haven't hit that subscribe button already and that like, hey, it's free, and we're trying to get I don't know where we're at over there, almost 660 subscribers. And over on Twitch, I need one more follower to reach the goal of 50 followers. And then obviously I just need the eyeballs over there more than anything. And let's get in the chat. Let's talk. I'm trying to figure out why my flight computer is not working here. Alright, let's just insert. Well, there's Rucor. It didn't have the airway though. Not a big deal. Okay, so we go airways again. And airway November 571. Flight computer's being goofy. Slow. Okay, Voxy. We're gonna fly to Mike 557. Get off of that airway at Tumac. Just basically gonna be flying up the Persian Gulf to Kuwait. M600. Cumbo. And then Cumbo, we're gonna take Alpha 453 to Debti. That will be our last waypoint, and we'll have an instrument departure and terminal arrival route. So there it is. right. No discontinuity. Okay, went to Cumbo. Where is the last, let's try that again. Cumbo, we need Alpha 453. Taking that to DevT. Insert. There we go. Alright, and today we got runway. What did we get? We got a departure was runway. I wrote it down. Runway 26 right for departure. And our standard terminal departure route is going to be Depok to Papa. So that's going to be right here. No transition. Insert. Here to plan mode. Just scroll through. I already see we got that flight plan discontinuity. Go clear. Alright. Next, go back to do have our fuel on board. So init page 2. Get our zero fuel weight and center of gravity. And our block fuel today 8.8. Our performance page. Let's see, I gotta open my calculator for all that stuff in. A320 takeoff calculator. Throw it up on the stream for you guys. Be right there. At A320. Gross weight today. 6,000 or 67.4. Center of gravity 2.5. We'll keep the air conditioning on. Runway length for Kuwait, or not Kuwait, Muscat here. Runway 26 right is 4,000 meters. Whoops, I didn't want to do that. Heading 264. Airport elevation 25 feet. Our QNH right over here. Print off our weather. Actually could go to the ADIS also. So QNH is 1018. Temperature 15. Winds 250 at 3 knots. Now we can calculate. All right. Performance page. P1 131. Rotate 132. And the V2 is 150. Transition altitude 13,000. Next takeoff temperature 36, flaps 1, up 0.8. Turn on the predictive wind shear, close the cockpit door. Seatbelt signs on. Airblade auto. Barometric reference. 1018. We don't have any VOR ADFs in yet. FCU altitude. Initial altitude, we'll put that once we're climbing. Speed. Heading dashed. IRS alignment. Yep. EFIS is arc and 10 nautical miles. Flight director is both on. And again, getting a phone call. Always getting a phone call. Scam likely. Alright. Oh, let's put away. Do I have the freeware Kuwait scenery? Yes, I do, from flightsim.to for Microsoft Flight Sim. I downloaded all of that. Don't have any of the freeware scenery for... There's no... I couldn't find any scenery for Oman, Muscat. So... My phone is going crazy. Alright, let's get rid of the catering, baggage, jetway. And we're going to start up the APU. There's the APU exhaust. You'll see a little. There you go. You hear it hear it coming up.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard Flight 692. Our flight time will be roughly 1 hour and 54
Muscat
minutes.
ground, Qatari
Please note the
113,
cabin doors
taxi
now
to the
closed.
gate.
We ask that you make sure that all
Qatari
devices on airplane
113,
mode and your
taxi
larger
to
devices
gate
are now
3,
shut
using
down and
taxiway,
secured.
Alpha
If you have
Charlie.
not already, please fasten your seatbelt and verify it is low and tight across your lap. Your tray tables and seat backs must be in the full upright and locked position for departure. Flight attendants, please prepare cabin for
Taxi into
departure
gate 3
instructions.
using taxiway Alpha Charlie, Qatari 1138.
Hey James, do you know what the little orange dot that sometimes shows up next to the altitude means? That means you're doing a controlled or managed climb or managed descent, depending on which direction you're going, and that's also gonna have to do with what phase you're in. So once I'm in phase mode and I'm at managed, if I just click up, you'll have that orange dot. Same with the heading and the speed. And once you start your descent, same thing. Now, if you're in a climb, you're in the climb mode, but then you want to descend, it's not going to have. You're not going to be able to get that orange dot to descend, or it will switch to descent mode. But then once you try to climb again, you'll just have to do it manual, slightly different way. So we'll see that as we go here. Keep an eye on that. All right, so we have APU. Let's check the electric. The APU is ready to generate, so we're going to turn off external power. No, I should turn the bleed on first. And remove the power cart. APU is now generating the power. And we are ready for pushback, so we're going to turn on the beacon lights and call for pushback.
Cockpit to ground.
This is ground. Stand by.
Again, I'm saying this, I see a lot of eyeballs on YouTube, and that's great. I'm trying to get those watch hours and all that good stuff on YouTube, get YouTube money. But if you're also on Twitch, I need a few more eyeballs watching on Twitch right now. One more follower to get to 50, and then we're working on getting that average 3 viewers during the streams. But either way, I can see your chats. We're getting the chats cross-chatting on YouTube and Twitch, and I believe they're also ending up in my
The bypass pin is installed. All doors and hatches
in my
closed,
Discord.
And all ground equipment is removed.
The parking brakes are set. You may lift.
Parking brake set. Lifting the aircraft.
Muscat ground, Oman Air 675, requesting pushback.
Oman Air. I've never heard of Oman
Oman
Air.
Air 675,
Alright.
pushback
Nope, don't
request
want that.
accepted.
Standing by for pushback.
What I want to do? I wanted to edit just make sure our drone video rotation is not too crazy. Alright, so we have been lifted. Release the parking brake.
Please set parking brakes.
We don't need to set the parking brakes because we're going to go in reverse here. Let's go.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead.
We are cleared for start and push.
Okay, cleared for push start.
Parking brakes are released.
Commencing pushback.
Adjust runway lights?
It will
I
start in
wish
the
you can ask ATC to adjust runway lights.
بسم
why you
الله
do that.
الرحمن الرحيم سبحان الذي سخر لنا هذا وما كنا له
Alright, I got the
مقرنين
safety briefing for
وإنا
Kuwait
إلى
Airways here.
ربنا لمنقلبون
And we're going to start
صدق الله.
engine
اللهم إنا نسألك في
two.
سفرنا هذا البر والتقوى ومن العمل ما ترضى اللهم هون علينا سفرنا هذا واطوي عنا بعده اللهم أنت الصاحب في السفر
drop the
والخليفة في
plane like
الأهل.
that.
اللهم إني أعوذ بك من وعثاء السفر وكآبة المنظر وسوء المنقلب في المال والأهل. رواه مسلم.
حضرات المسافرين الكرام، نود أن ننبهكم إلى أن التدخين ممنوع منعا باتا طوال هذه الرحلة حتى الوصول إلى وجهة السفر النهائية. كذلك نود أن نلفت انتباهكم إلى أن جميع دورات المياه مزودة بجهاز إنذار كاشف للدخان. الانتباه للإرشادات التالية. استعدادا للإقلاع، يرجى تعديل مقاعدكم إلى وضعها العمودي والتأكد من إعادة الطاولة وشاشة الفيديو ومسند القدمين إلى وضعهم الأساسي، كما يجب التأكد من ربط أحزمة المقاعد. للحزام أدخل طرفيه هكذا. لإحكام ربط الحزام اسحب الطرف الآخر منه. لفك الحزام ارفع الغطاء المعدني واسحب الطرف الآخر. تنص قوانين الطيران على أن كل طفل تحت سن الثانية غير مخصص له يجب أن يؤمن له حزام خاص يوصل بحزام المقعد الخاص بالحاضن، ومن ثم يلف ويربط حول جسم الطفل. في حال انخفاض الضغط الجوي داخل الطائرة عن معدله الطبيعي، سوف تهبط أقنعة الأكسجين تلقائيا. اسحب القناع وضعه على فمك وأنفك. مرر شريط المطاط حول رأسك لتثبيته. تنفس بشكل طبيعي قبل مساعدة الآخرين. في حال
Well, the brightness when coming in on approach mainly for low visibility. Yeah, I don't know how they have any control over that.
ثم أدخلها برأسك. مرر الشريطين حول خصرك واربطهما بإحكام. لا تنفخ السترة إلا عند مغادرتك الطائرة. لنفخها اسحب المقبض الأحمر إلى الأسفل. إذا لم تنترى استعمل أنبوب الفم لنفخها. في حالة الطوارئ يوجد 6 مخارج، 3 على كل جهة. يرجى الالتفات الآن نحو أقرب مخرج للتأكد من موقعه. هذه الإشارات الضوئية سوف تقودكم إلى المخارج.
We're currently on the opposite side of the airport. We just have to go around this building.
عند الإقلاع والهبوط، ما دامت لوحة ربط
The other
الأحزمة
side gets
لا
our runway
تزال
26
مضاءة.
right.
كما يمنع منعا باتا خلال الرحلة استعمال
Technically,
أجهزة
there's
الهواتف
only one
النقالة
runway here.
واللاسلكية والتحكم الإلكتروني،
26
لأن
left is
استخدامها
closed
قد يؤثر على كفاءة
and is
أجهزة
basically a
الملاحة
taxiway.
على
At
الطائرة.
least it should be. Of
الرجاء
course,
الاطلاع
the
على
sim could
نشرة
be using it.
السلامة الموجودة في جيب المقعد الأمامي. شكرا
I
للانتباه.
really like that radio
نتمنى
transmission
لكم
system you
رحلة
have set up
سعيدة
there.
على متن الخطوط الجوية.
Do you mean for the ground? Pushback? The nav logo lights on, taxi lights on. Turn off the APU master switches. We do have the engine control. Alright, transponder set, probe windows, heat, auto. Spoilers armed. Go flaps 1.
Muscat ground, Pakistan, 281 taxi to the gate.
Anti-ice if required. Auto brake set to max. Taxi light runway turn off lights on. Parking brake off. We'll turn on the weather radar. And start a chronometer. Get our taxi clearance.
Taxiing to gate or using taxi
If I can get it.
Alpha Pakistan,
Whoops.
281.
Let's close that safety video box. Departure runway is 26 right. Haroon, I can't find any scenery for Flight Simulator.
Oman Air,
I was not able to find it. Okay, this guy's coming right at us. See if I can get to clearance. Taxi.
Muscat
There we go.
ground, Kuwait 69er to with Golf ready to taxi IFR.
Kuwait 69er 2 taxi to and hold short of runway 26 right by taxiway Charlie Alpha. Contact tower on 118.8.
Charlie Alpha.
When ready.
Yeah, that's... Right, that doesn't really help us.
113, 8 hold position caution, the Airbus A320neo on the taxiway.
Actually, how do we get...
Hold position, Qatari 1138.
Oh, okay, I see what we're gonna do. We're actually gonna have to go all the way around. We could cut through here, but that's technically not the way you should do it. Let's turn.
Qatari 113, 8 continue taxi.
That way Qatari can keep going through.
Qatari 113, 8 hold position caution. The Airbus A320neo on the taxiway. Qatari 113, 8 continue taxi.
Taxiing hold short runway 26 right using taxiway Charlie Alpha Kuwaiti 6902.
Roger, Qatari 1138.
That can be a long taxi today. I'm just the wrong side of the airport.
413 with Gulf ready to taxi IFR.
Just happen to be where our gate is. Yep. Haroon couldn't find the scenery for... I mean, if you could send me a link, I'd love that. I don't know if I'm going to be flying to Muscat anytime soon again, but I'd love to have different places where I can get scenery. I just downloaded Orbix Central, so I have access to all the Orbix stuff, all their free stuff, but also anything paid. Obviously, I'd have to pay for it. Just download the Iceland overhaul. All right, we're going all the way down to. We're gonna go Romeo. Taxiway Romeo. Maybe we could have gone right in here, actually. Kind of done a weird path through there. Right here is going to be Romeo. Fortunately, no signs. Yep, we're taking off runway 26 right. So the opposite side of the airport. We're basically going down, halfway down the runway, then we have to turn, go back down. Just the layout of this airport. See, they look like they're actually going through the civil apron, which you probably could have done. All those other Oman Airs. James 9811. For some reason, when I change my altimeter, it is jumping to 99,000 feet. Altimeter, or yeah, your altitude. It's jumping to negative 99,000 feet, and I have to scroll all the way back up. Well, that's a pain in the butt. Couldn't tell you. Are you? Now you're on Xbox, right? Yeah. So I don't. Who knows? There's all kinds of bugs. Yeah, that's a real pain in the butt if you have to scroll all the way through. All the way back from negative 99,000 feet. Could you even go negative 90? Or is it all the way up at 99,000? You have to come back down to a reasonable altitude. Alright, so we're going to turn here, get on to Victor. So we can do a little plane spotting, see who we got. Let's see, what is that? That's Salam Air. And then Oman Air.
Oman Air 679 are requesting pushback.
Oman Air, Oman Air.
Pushback request accepted.
Who that is, right there.
Muscat ground, Oman Air 263, requesting pushback.
Well, decently active airport here with Alpha India, Alpha India's traffic and AI traffic injection.
Muscat ground, Oman Air 655 requesting pushback.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
655, pushback request accepted.
Alright, James is on the Xbox. Very strange, doesn't actually affect the aircraft as I'm not implementing it, it's just annoying. You don't use the autopilot? Oh, did he just land or is he taking off? I hope it actually takes off if he is taking off. There he goes. I know when we landed, I think we landed here a couple flights ago. Maybe it was in where were we before this? Jordan? No, Bahrain. I think we landed in Bahrain. We had two planes just keep going straight down the runway.
Muscat ground on Air 263 requesting the end of pushback. Someone Air 263 request to end pushback received.
Alright, if you've just gotten into the stream, we are on leg 81 of my Microsoft Flight Simulator World Tour, where we're flying into every country in the world, every country and territory, even some of the disputed territories, and I get a little bit of hate for that, but we're doing that. Commercial airlines or commercial flights, only trying to do real life and trying to fly the real planes as well, as much as we can so far with the planes that are available. And we're on flight 81, flying Muscat, Oman to Kuwait City, Kuwait. Flown to every country in Africa. We're doing a few countries here in the Middle East. We're going to be then headed up into Europe.
Muscat ground Oman Air 263 with Gulf ready to taxi IFR.
We're just about ready to take off.
Oman Air 263 taxi to and hold short of runway 26 left via taxiway Charlie cross runway 26 left Charlie Delta. Contact tower on 118.825.
Alright, TCAS Tara. Landing lights on. Takeoff light. Strobe on. Actually, let's get our clearance.
Charlie cross runway 26 left. Charlie Delta Oman Air 263.
I don't know if I've done. I don't know if I'm going to be flying into Kosovo. We'll have to see. Basically, what I'm doing is I'm trying to. Well, it depends on what I got on my little. Well, I'm not going to say that on my little world map that I have, but I did fly into Somaliland, and that wasn't actually distinguished on my world map. I just put a little flag. We'll see. We'll see. I'm trying to complete the little thing on Volanta. I was trying to do it on Project Fly before to just reach all these different places, all these countries, and then you get a little badge or something. So we'll see if that's one of the places you need to get to. If it is, we'll count it. Simply because it is.
Kuwait 69er, did you hear my last transmission?
Yes, I did.
Cleared for takeoff runway 26 right, Kuwait 69er 2.
Alright. But we'll see if we're even. I don't even know if I'm going to be flying into Kosovo yet. James, my longest flight was I believe it was either London to Hong Kong in the 787, or it was not London to Hong Kong, London to Tokyo, or it was Hong Kong to Cologne, Germany, UPS 1 in the 747 freighter. Both of those are around. The longest streamed one was that Hong Kong one, Hong Kong to Cologne, Germany. I believe it was about 10 hours. I'm not going to try a flight like that again until I'm sure Flight Simulator is stable, frame rates and everything. Okay, got landing lights on. Crew advised. Flap set. Auto brake set. Stabilize 40%. Adelaide, I don't know. I don't know too much about Kosovo. Make a political statement on it. B1, rotate. Positive rate, gear up. Alright, it's buzzing there. We had clearance to 6,000 feet initially. We're going to pull back the throttle to climb. Just going to fly it manually a little bit. While it's disarmed. Ground lights off. Yeah, looks like you're wearing a full-length ball gown or something similar to that, Adelaide. All right, let's apply the autopilot. So James, you can see we got the orange dot. You can see how the plane is now. Basically, what I'm going to do, I'm going to just see this up arrow. Up arrow. Basically, you're pushing it in. Uh-oh. Oh no. Did I lose it? We might be getting close to 6,000. That's why it's not going to let me do it. Once you're at the altitude. Oh, crap. They're talking to me in the background. I'm not paying attention. Let's see if we can get that. No, no, no. Oh, I lost my VFR clearance. Crap. See, this is why you put your... You either pay attention... This is why you use VATSIM, to be honest. This is why you use VATSIM. I had the clearance. Alright, we're going to keep going. Let's go to 10,000. Well, you saw there, I pressed it in. Now the orange dot. It's now in a managed climb mode. What it should do, it's going to start climbing. There it goes. It's going to climb. It's going to manage the speed and everything with the auto thrust, auto throttle. And the heading and the speed are also managed. Now I could choose my own speed by going down and then picking the speed. Same with heading. I believe you have the heading, if you're not using the controlled heading, or I think just controlled heading, your altitude then goes to vertical speed and you have to control that. I am due to my paterfamilias codex. Alright.
Muscat Center, Kuwaiti, 69er, 28,000 feet.
Kuwaiti 69er to Muscat Center QNH 30.06 continue as planned.
Alright, there we go. Retry.
Muscat Center, Kuwaiti, 69er, 213 miles west of seat request IFR to Kuwait, ready to copy.
Got a bunch of lurkers over on YouTube. Join in the chat, say hey, how was your day? How's your new year going so far? And if you do have a Twitch account already, I really encourage you to go over to Twitch and give me a follow, because we're 1 follower short of 50. That's the goal for the month, or at least for this week. And I do need an average of 3 viewers on the stream to get to that affiliate status on Twitch. We're so close. So if you could do that, that would be greatly appreciated and awesome.
Turn right heading 300, proceed on course climb and maintain 14,000 feet.
Alright, we're climbing 14,000, so again I'm going to push this in. There's that orange dot, so managed climb. I actually don't know what that 11,000 is. What's that? That's new. Oh, we actually have a limitation 11,000 on our instrument departure. Okay, I'm going to turn off the landing lights. Seatbelt signs can come off. Let's get rid of that for now. So much going on coming out of the airport today. Didn't get to actually get a good view of Muscat as we left. Or Zibo. Was it Muscat? Zibo? Which one is it? There we are. Got lost on my world map where we are. Yeah, Zibo. we're going to be going past Al Musana. We got the beautiful mountains. Distance.
Oman Air 461, please expedite your climb 12,000 feet.
Alright, so we're right now at 11,000. That's the constraint. Oh, I don't know why we're descending. We're still in climb manage mode, so it's just descending probably based on the winds and stuff. Once we get to 13,000, we'll go to standard pressure.
Muscat Center, Oman Air 655 is at 800 feet, climbing 6,000
Now,
feet.
why are we locked in
Muscat Center, QNH30
at 11,000? We could actually probably ignore that. ATC could say, hey, ignore, or whatever the technical term way they would say it, and just go to, yeah, so they want us to keep going. The problem is that I'm not exactly sure how to void that out. So what we can do, let's go direct to Solud, and I'll just skip. Now we can make our climb. Because on the standard instrument departure, which ATC technically didn't give us, bring up the pad here. On this departure, we do have, we have a max speed 230, and we have to be below 11,000 until we get to Depok. Now ATC told us to expedite our climb, so we're going to expedite our climb. But that was why we had that constraint programmed into the computer.
Climb and maintain flight level 220 Oman, Air 461.
Alright, go standard pressure. We lost that orange dot again, James, because we are nearing 14,000 in altitude.
Kuwait 69er, do climb and maintain 16,000 feet.
Climb and maintain 16,000 feet, Kuwait 692. I'm going to try to talk over my co-pilot, practice my calls.
Express India 354, climb and maintain flight level 210.
Muscat Center, Oman Air 263 is passing 1,300 feet, climbing 7,000 feet.
Oman Air 263, Muscat
Here at the fly pad again, give you a look at the route we're taking. We're going to be going right over Dubai. Looks like Dubai is going to be more off to our left. Well, basically the same route we did when we came into Muscat yesterday. Flying basically, where's the airport? Airport's right, there's the airport. So this is basically the path we took in. We were able to see the world islands, palms. We're just going to cross. Basically the same route that we took out of Bahrain. Then we're just going to continue it all the way in to Kuwait City. And yeah, I do have the scenery for Kuwait City, so we'll probably get on the drone camera and take a look at that. Didn't give us clearance higher, did they? Now we're actually climbing only to flight level 200 until we get to looks like Evoxy or Rukor probably is where we'll start our descent again.
Oman Air 655, please expedite your descent 6,000 feet.
Not sure why that is, but it is. That's what it is.
Muscat Center, Kuwait 6902.
I'd at least like to get to flight level 200.
Kuwait 69er, do climb and maintain flight level 200.
Climb and maintain flight level 200.
Please expedite your
Kuwait 692.
Oman Air 675, please expedite your
Kind of started stepping over ATC there.
Climb and maintain flight level 200 Kuwait 692.
Alright, so again, managed to climb to 20,000 feet.
Oman Air 655, please expedite your descent 6,000 feet. Oman Air 413, please expedite your descent 12,000 feet. Oman Air 675, climb and maintain flight level 320. Muslim 204, please expedite your descent 15,000 feet.
Climb and maintain flight level 320 Oman Air 675.
Air India 938, climb and maintain flight level 290.
Alright, we're en route to waypoint Salud, and then to Rukor, and at Rukor we're going to climb up to 34,000 feet for the remainder of our flight. Estimated time right now, hour 40 minutes. Expected arrival, hour 41. So we'll probably gain a little time once we get up to our final cruise. Or of course we'll just be a few minutes late like we usually are with these flights. Oops. Wrong button.
Air India 938, traffic is 10 o'clock, 4 miles at flight level 200 Airbus A320neo. Report them in sight. Oman Air 655, please expedite your descent 6,000 feet. Oman Air 413, please expedite your descent 12,000 feet. Kuwait 69er, 2 traffic is 9 o'clock, 2 miles at flight level 205 Airbus A321. Report them in sight. Arabia 119,
Oh, I can tell ya.
3 miles northwest.
All the wrong buttons popping up.
Heading and altitude, expect ILS runway 26 right approach by Canal transition. Cleared to Canal.
Kuwait 69er 2 have the Airbus A321 in sight.
Muslim 204, please expedite your descent 15,000 feet. Arabia 119er, descend and maintain 7,000 feet. Arabia 119er, descend and maintain 6,000 feet. Kuwait 69er, 2 traffic is 2 o'clock, 4 miles at flight level 210 Airbus A320. Report them in sight.
Kuwait 69er 2 have the traffic.
You're saying we have the traffic, but I don't see the traffic. Now I was watching Captain K-Man.
ILS runway 26 right approach by Canal
He was talking about how there is this bug with the AIG traffic injection where you won't see these planes. I've seen planes. Now I don't usually see them on my TCAS. What I could do though, I think if I turn up like this. TCAS is on. Turn the altitude reporting on as well. Should see other planes.
Oman Air 655, please expedite your descent 6,000 feet. Oman Air 609er, you are 84 miles southeast. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet, keep speed not above 185 knots. Expect ILS runway 30 left approach via Aldot transition. Clear to Aldot. Express India 332, please expedite your climb flight level 230. Oman Air 609er, descend and maintain 2,500 feet, keep speed not above 185 knots.
Oh, Mad Max.
Muslim 204, please
There we go.
expedite your descent
I was gonna say, I just went over to Twitch and saw your comments, and for some reason they weren't showing up in my little chat stream. Yeah, flight plan. Well, you can see the flight plan right above.
Report them in sight.
Oh,
Kuwait 69er 2 traffic in
there we
sight.
go. Gotta be careful when you open up other windows. Flight plan is right above under that progress bar up there on the top. But I can pull up in the flight pad again. There it is. There's our flight plan. Once again, going over the Peninsula, United Arab Emirates, basically right along the same path that we took into Oman yesterday from Bahrain. Going to be flying over Dubai pretty soon. And then over the Persian Gulf, we'll have Qatar and Bahrain and Saudi Arabia off to our left, Iran to our right on the other side of the Persian Gulf, and then into Kuwait City. Once we get into Kuwait, once we get landed, shut down and all that stuff, I'm going to have to pull out the drone camera and fly over to Kuwait City, because it does look pretty nice with the freeware scenery mod that I have. Oh, just struggling over on the Twitch stream. One viewer. I'm assuming that's Mad Max. Thanks for stopping by. We need one more follower over on Twitch. And obviously we need to get that average of 3 viewers. I think I'm at like 2.4 right now, so we're gonna hopefully get some more followers and hopefully get some more viewers at one time on Twitch. But in any case, I'm gonna be streaming on both platforms. Having a lot of people showing up at this part of the evening, which makes sense. I guess everyone's starting to get off work. Last week I was doing all my streams probably 9 o'clock in the morning. This week I've been more in the evening. If you guys haven't already, join the Discord. I do post the flight plan over there, pictures, video links, and obviously we can chat. I think that I have a flight request page right now. Obviously there's a lot of work that needs to be done on my Discord. I have no idea how to set those up, all the cool little things. But let's see. Where are we at here? We're getting a lot of planes we're flying by, because we're on a pretty busy air route here in the Persian Gulf. I haven't seen any planes. I think we saw a few last flight. Actually flew right over them, both directions. I haven't seen any of these planes that are supposed to be in sight. Now that could be a possible glitch with the AIG traffic, but it could just be we didn't see them, because I have seen other planes en route before. Oh yeah, there are a ton of planes in the area, and obviously Dubai's gonna have a ton of planes. Alright, once we get to route core, we're going to request a climb up to flight level 340. Man, my phone is just buzzing like crazy. The Lizor Paterfamilias Codex is the family law book. I've had, it seems every stream, I've had someone with this kind of Paterfamilias thing. Very interesting. Hope you're not all the same person. But I don't know. But yeah, this Paterfamilias thing where everyone has to wear dresses until they're the age 18 or something. But that's cool. It's cool that you're here watching the stream. I very much appreciate it. Sky Dubai. I've never heard of Sky Dubai. I know Fly Dubai. We did a Fly Dubai flight a while back.
Kuwait 69er, 2 traffic is 9 o'clock, 4 miles at flight level 210.
Okay, en route to Ruxor, 52 nautical miles. 8 minutes 45 seconds, and then we'll climb to flight level 340.
Have the Boeing 737 in sight.
Say this.
Sky Dubai 43 traffic is 8 o'clock, 4 miles at flight level 200 Airbus A320neo.
9 o'clock, 4 miles.
Report them in sight.
I don't see them.
Sky Dubai 43 traffic in sight.
Sky Dubai 43, please expedite your climb, flight level 210.
What's kind of irritating is that I just don't see much traffic on here. We'll see once we get over to Dubai.
Oman Air 461, please expedite your climb, flight level 220. Sky Dubai 43, please expedite your climb, flight level 210. Kuwait 69er, 2 contact Emirates Center on 124.85. Good day.
Going to 124.85, Kuwaiti 69er 2. Emirates Center, Kuwaiti 69er 2, flight level 200.
Kuwait 69er, 2 Emirates Center, continue as planned. Oman Air 609er, descend and maintain 3,100 feet.
Descend and maintain 3,100 feet. Oman Air 609er.
Oman Air 609er, descend and maintain 2,400 feet.
Descend and maintain 2,400 feet. Oman Air 609er.
Oman Air 609er, descend and maintain 2,000 feet. Takeoff 630, you are 48 miles northeast. Descend and maintain 4,000 feet. Keep speed not about 210 knots. Expect ILS runway 31 right approach by a Pedum transition. Clear to Pedum. Arabia 105 climb and maintain flight level 280. Gulf Air 52 climb and maintain flight level 330. Qatari 1126 climb and maintain flight level 330. UPS 3 heavy, you are 15 miles southeast of Dubai. Contact Dubai Tower on 119.55 when inbound on the approach.
All right, coming up on Rucor.
Maintain 2,000 feet. Oman Air 609er.
Prayer Warriors, what's up? Sorry, I saw your chat, but then I was talking to my wife and getting the baby. At work watching you. Well, I just interviewed for yesterday. I was talking about this. I interviewed for one of our local yard dog jobs. That's where those little tiny trucks that move trailers around within like a certain place. Down at the Miller Brewery in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Same company. It's through our company, Millis Transfer, where I right now drive over the road. So it's an hourly pay over there as opposed to chasing miles over the road and home every night. Possibly 12 hours a day, 5 days a week.
Oman Air 609er contact approach on 120.4.
And I've seen those guys. A lot of times you see them just sitting in their sitting in the truck when they don't have anything to do, and they're just watching videos, watching movies. So, hey, I don't mind getting paid to watch Twitch or YouTube. All right, Adelaide Lizor. In my family, all boys are exempted of wearing dresses, but all females must wear dresses. Oh, okay. Yep, Fly Dubai's call sign is Sky Dubai. No, it's been a while since I flew it. Yep. Alright. Alright, you can see Dubai right in front of us. We've got a little bit of turbulence. Once we get to Rukor, we're going to start our climb. We're going to be climbing as we go over Dubai. Prayer Warrior is the assistant security director at a mall. Well, that's not bad. Well, I don't know. If you enjoy it, if it pays, that's all you can ask for. Really. Got the baby. Like, why are you holding me up like this? Sleep. Go back to sleep. Yeah, you can do whatever you can do whatever you like, Adelaide. Very hard to see, but as I said, it kind of looks like a traditional 19th, early 20th century kind of gown. I know I've said this before. I don't know. It's just, if you're lurking right now and you haven't hit the subscribe button on YouTube, right now mostly focused on Flight Simulator, but hopefully be getting back into American Truck Simulator. I had a weird jitter there. And if you also have an account on Twitch, I am live on Twitch right now, and at some point we'll probably be doing different stuff over there and just have 2 different streams at different times during the week. Use your support in both places. So if you like what you're seeing, you want to join in the flight crew, would love to have you. Ooh.
Arabia 214 Emirates Center QNH 30.06 continue to Knoxville as planned.
118.0 for pass below 630.
Gonna have to change another diaper now. As I said, poop making machine right here on my lap right now. Alright, we're gonna get an increase 10,000.
Emirates Center Kuwaiti 6902. Request flight level 300.
Pack X down here? Yeah, I could show more of that, Prayer Warriors. Just let me start this climb. We can do that. Alright, going to flight level 280. Expect flight level 300. Kuwait 6902.
Climb and maintain flight level 280. Expect flight level 300 Kuwaiti 6902.
Okay, we're going to go another 4,000 feet.
Emirates Center Kuwaiti 6902. Request flight level 340.
Kuwaiti 6902 climb and maintain flight level 280. Expect flight level 340.
Alright, we can see Dubai International right in front of us. You can see the world islands, Palm.
Flight level 340 Kuwaiti 6902.
Alright. Let's bring up Pack X here. So, Pack X used to just be this. They didn't used to have this little bar, but this little bar is really nice because you can see your flight phase, expected arrival, satisfaction level, and you can actually, right here, and you used to do it in this tab right here, I think, well, not menu. You can have interactions. There's all your interactions that you can do: ahead of schedule, aircraft problem, delay, diversion, expedite the cabin, flight attendant request, public address, seatbelt sign on or off. We'll come back to that part. You've probably seen that. But you can do all that right down here now. And sometimes right here we'll get an alert from the flight attendant saying, hey, a woman's going into labor, or someone needs medical attention, and then we can, or maybe even there's a mechanical issue, and then we, if it's an aircraft problem, we just say aircraft problem, select the problem, see those kind of things. And various announcements would go, or different things that we would have to do. Land as soon as possible somewhere, whatever it is. And then also, you know, then up here, click on here and you can see all the passengers, see all their names. The names are localized, random localized names, so you can see these look like names you'd see in this part of the world on this flight. Obviously for over in Asia you'd see more Chinese, Japanese, Korean names. In Europe they're going to be more European, probably if you're flying a French flight, it'd be a little bit more French, German, a little bit more German, Russian, a little bit more Russian, all that kind of stuff. So really cool. Doesn't have as much detail as a self-loading cargo has, which is another passenger mod simulator thing. But it's got enough. I do like the self-loading cargo one. It shows you like their checked up bags and carry-on bags, all that stuff. It's very detailed, but it doesn't work perfectly with Flight Simulator right now.
Climb and maintain flight level 340.
Climb and maintain flight level 340 Kuwait 6902.
You can see Dubai. See the buildings down there. Again, we're passing over when the light, it's not all lit up, unfortunately. And Adelaide is wearing a short puff-sleeved gown with a fringe and a waist cover that tapers into a blunt arrow with the skirt. It has fringes, and on the edge of the skirt, sleeves and upper fringe are lacy floral. Cool. That is really cool. So you can see the buildings. Those are not auto. Those are from a mod. I think if it was auto-gen, it wouldn't be as good to see. Is that the, what is it, Abu Khalif or whatever it is? Tallest building in the world?
contact Bahrain Center on 126.7. Good day.
126.7 Oman Air 413.
126.7 for Arabia 105. Oman Air 655, please expedite your climb flight level 360. Oman Air 655, please expedite your climb flight level 360. Oman Air 655, please expedite your climb flight level 360. Oman Air 655, please expedite your climb flight level 360.
Alright, so we're just in the cruise portion of this flight, about halfway. Hour to go. Thanks, Prayer Warriors. Come on, guys, we need one more subscribe. Well, we actually need one more follow. That's on Twitch. Subscribe. I think we need... Oh, sorry. Eating here. Another 340 to get to 1,000, which is the magic number on YouTube. Been doing pretty good over on YouTube, too. Last month, about 40 subscribers.
Oman Air 655, please expedite your climb flight level 360.
On our left is Saudi Arabia. Well, it's, no, not Saudi Arabia. It's going to be still the United Arab Emirates. Kind of in this Gulf, and then you start seeing Qatar coming up. Going back out, jutting out. And basically in the middle of the Persian Gulf right now, but we'll start to thin out or narrow, and we'll be on the west side, skirting the coast into Kuwait.
Kuwait 6902, contact Bahrain Center on 126.7. Good day. Oman Air 655, please expedite your climb
Just eating some leftover Chinese food. Sauteed beef and scallions and some scallion pancakes. I don't think I ever ate this dish in China though. Similar kind of dishes. Meat, onions. Alright, coming up on VDOM, 20 miles out, flight level 340. Hour 5 minutes into the flight.
Oman Air 413, please expedite your climb flight level 360. Arabia 105, please expedite your descent flight level 300. Jordanian 620, please expedite your descent flight level 330.
Oh, is that an island? Or a ship right there? It's a little island. Halul. There's actually some roads on there. If that's the island I'm looking at. Actually quite a few little islands just peppering the Persian Gulf, and a bunch of them right off of the United Arab Emirates have little airports. I don't know if those are private islands or what. We're going past Qatar. That's going to be our destination next flight. So we're going to go up to Kuwait City, and then we're going to fly back to Doha, Qatar, and then cross the Persian Gulf up to Tehran. We get to see the same areas from multiple angles and times a day. Let me try to call it up here.
Jordanian 620, traffic is 2 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 340 Boeing. Report them inside. Cargo 7525 heavy climb and maintain flight level 350.
Looks like looking like we're about halfway. You can see that is Qatar off on our left.
Climb and maintain flight level 350.
basically right in the middle of the Persian Gulf. But we're gonna end up on the west side, next to Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, Qatar. So, do you guys like any other games? What other games do you guys like to watch or play on your own time? I do at some point, once we get kind of... I keep saying I'm going to do this, but what I really need to do is I need to set up like different little like scenes and stuff for the stream based on the game, because I've got this kind of nice setup for Flight Simulator, you know, and also if I was to do X-Plane, it would work as well. But I do have a number of other games, and a couple of games I want to get into is I kind of want to play some old school Star Wars games. So if there'd be any interest in that, maybe do like a retro or a throwback Thursday or something. Play some old Star Wars games, older games. Well, at least we have the ATC. They're pretty active talking to the other planes. I don't know, to descend and all that. Last few flights, we lost the ATC side of things. It would just get us talking with the response, and so we'd have to go. That's the only way I knew what we were supposed to do. I've never used this calculator on the flypad. I do hope that at some point they add a takeoff calculator right in the flypad. That'd be very nice. I'm just gonna throw in some landing information right now. What runway we're gonna runway 33 right. Runway 33 right is 3,500 meters.
Oman Air 413 traffic is 7 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 345 Airbus A320neo. Report them in sight. Kuwait 6902 traffic is 1 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 360 Boeing 737. Report them in sight. Oman Air 413, please expedite your...
I think our approach speed would be 131. Okay, we got a Boeing 737. I don't see it. Okay, so approach speed was going to be 131 knots. Weight, I think that... we get the landing weight.
Oman Air 413, please expedite your climb flight level 360.
62,000. Basically just burning off the fuel. That's the estimate there. Runway slope 204. Oh wow, there is actually a pretty decent slope there. Let's see, 44-foot difference. Let's say it's a 25%. 25% doesn't seem right. What do? You do it's a 44 foot. 44 divided by distance. I need to look this up. You guys can tell me if you guys know how to do that. Yep. Oh, let's see. Air Warriors, that is what sucks, is that you can't see other airplanes while flying. You can, though. We do. Last couple flights I did, we actually flew right over them. They were going the opposite direction, or we overtook one. They were a couple thousand feet down. We could see them. We saw them clear. We could even hear them when we were outside the plane. I don't know. I don't know if the bug has kind of caught up with me, because I was hearing that a lot of people were not able to see the other planes using Alpha India Group's traffic en route, and I've seen them. Not seeing any today, though. We currently have one very close by. Whoa. Usually they're not too hard to spot either, because you'll see the contrails. I'm not seeing them. Yeah, so maybe they're just, it's not working right now. There are a lot of planes around here. And the way it works is they kind of load in and load out depending on where you are. So a lot of planes are loading in at Bahrain right now. There's the country Qatar. I'm gonna assume, I think Doha's down there. That's where the airport. Okay, let's get back in here and answer some more chats. Adelaide, did you see my previous comments? Yes, I did. More description of her dress. Pair of gloves with brown hair and a bun, white diamond earrings, and a mini jewel crown, and the gown is light blue and made out of cotton on its interior and satin on its exterior. Cool. Alright. Going up on Bopov, then on to Elmach. I'm just kind of putting in some landing information. That's all I want to find out. I should remember how to find a slope. It's the Pythagorean, it's the triangle, right? It's a... Let me... Alright. It's, yeah, how do you... Basically, it's a triangle. You have your base is the runway length, and then the amount of length, the difference between elevation would be your other the height, and then obviously the connector between those two. What is that? It's like a squared plus b squared equals c squared or something like that. You thought you'd never use math again sometimes, and now I'm sitting here feeling really dumb because I know this stuff. I did this stuff all the time. Alright, so we divide the difference of the elevations by the length of the runway. Then we multiply that number by 100. That's why it doesn't seem like enough, though, because that seems like a significant difference. Because the difference is 44 feet divided by 11,483 for the runway. times 100. 0.3 slope. I mean, that's the biggest slope I've seen of a runway so far. And that's nothing. 0.3. Alright. 0.4. We'll put that in. What it does. German cargo. Alright, so we're just playing with this landing calculator. I can't wait. I hope they get a... I do hope they have a takeoff calculator eventually. Alright, runway altitude is 204 feet. We're going to do full flaps, the heading, 332. Position is dry. Reverse thrust, yeah. Overweight procedures, no. Alright, calculate. Alright, so we could actually go low for the auto brakes, or medium. I usually go medium. You can see that doesn't take much of the runway at all. Runway is 3,500 meters. So if we go low with reverse thrust, I'll see how it changes without reverse thrust. I don't want to clear though, because I'll lose it all. Alright, well, we'll probably go low. Looks like that's all we're going to need. Low or medium. Usually never have to do max. Not in this plane.
Oman Air 413, please expedite your climb flight level 360. Qatari 1072 Heavy, please expedite.
We can actually take this information. 1020 is our QH. We'll just throw this into our approach information in the plane. Temperature 9. Now, I doubt that's what the temperature is. Would be in the middle of the day like it is right now. We're flying in the middle of the day. Live time, it's actually 12 hours difference. So it's actually early morning right now. In real life, where they're getting this weather from. 180 at 3 knots. Wish there was a... I could change the weather, set the weather certain ways, but I like to have that live weather. Even though it doesn't really fit with the time of day I fly most of the time. Minimum for our ILS landing on this runway is going to be 405 feet, which is 201 feet above the runway threshold. There's Bahrain, where we took off yesterday. Yeah, Prayer Warriors, that is basically, I just have it opened. I downloaded a world map. I think it's just outlined. It's an outlined world map for Adobe Illustrator. I think it's an SVG file. If I'm one of those things where each of the outlines is its own individual thing. Then what I do is I take the flag and I put that in a layer and I overlay it, and then I create a mask. So that way when you fill the flag in, well, I guess I'll have to make a tutorial video on that. I'll just have to make a video showing how to do that. Or throw it on the end of the stream here. One way or the other. So basically, as I plan out my flights, I do that process of grabbing the country flag, creating the mask, setting it up, and then I have a layer that has the grayed out areas. And then as I get to a country, well, as I plan the flights, I put them in. That way I know which countries I'm planned to fly to. I can kind of plan it all out. Then I just put the gray back over, and then all I have to do is just hide the gray on the stream, and the flag pops up. And I'm sure you could do something similar I think Inkscape is the free version, like the free alternative to Adobe Illustrator. Just like GIMP is the alternative to Photoshop. I can see we have seven viewers right now on YouTube. If any of you haven't subscribed, you know, it's free. Doesn't cost anything. Give the video a like. Not lots of likes coming up. That's cool. And if you subscribe, you get a little notification that comes up. I need to adjust the notifications. I still got a lot of work to do on the stream overlay, besides the stuff that I already had set up for my flights. But basically, I added went to a 16:9 format. I had been running an 18:9 or 2:1 because I have a widescreen monitor, ultra widescreen, and I want to capture all of that. That doesn't really work for most people with a 16:9. Works perfectly actually on my phone. Most phones are actually like 2:1 now, aspect ratio. But I figured if I come on Twitch, if I'm doing live streaming, you need to have overlays and places to have people's names pop up and stuff anyway. So it's not a big deal. It's really, the overlay really isn't even an overlay, because none of my screen is covered up by any of the stuff you see, the extra stuff on the stream, except for my camera. That is actually an overlay, covering up something on the gameplay. And PackX is covering just a little bit of Flight Simulator. And let me write that down. Let me write down that I want to make just cool video ideas, I suppose. I don't think, like, you know, who's gonna want to watch a video learning how to use masks, but how did I learn how to use masks? I watched a video on YouTube, and those are always good things. How long is the flight, Prayer Warriors? It is, I think the expected flight plan, it says estimated block time 2 hours 22 minutes, which seems a little long to me. We're already, we've already been flying for, I started this chronometer at taxi, so we're an hour 27 in. ETE is still another 36 minutes, so yeah, about 2 hours, just under 2 hours. So probably gate to gate will be about 2 hours, 2 hours, 10 minutes maybe.
Oman Air 413, please expedite your climb flight level 360. Qatari 1072 heavy, please.
Let's see some more of the shipyards, docks of the city of Daman, which is part of Saudi Arabia. And we're not going to be flying into the international airport there. Yeah, as I start planning out these world tour flights, I'm going to have to, like, kind of look around and see, like, which airports are there good freeware for, because, like, for example, London. Right now, there is a great project working on Heathrow, freeware project, where I just going ultra detailed, but I think Gatwick and Stansted, I don't know what the other one is. But Gatwick, I downloaded the freeware project for that one. It's like ultra whatever, and it looks amazing. It looks like a payware airport. You can even go inside the terminals, and it's all modeled. So there's some ridiculously good freeware stuff out there, including the mod we're in right now, the A320neo for the FlyByWire, or for the A320neo, the FlyByWire A320neo. I mean, I want to say probably 50% of the stuff I'm doing on this flight you can't do on the Zibo vanilla version, and that's what people on Xbox are stuck with. I wish they would fix the drone camera. I hate it that the drone camera just tips over. Like it doesn't rotate along with the rest of the Earth. There's another plane right above us. There, we can see another plane. We did get one. We caught one today. What kind of plane is that? Is that a fighter jet? No. And we didn't get anything from ATC about being near another plane. Well, that was cool. Contrails are the game changer. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I was talking about like kind of planning which airports I'm going to fly into based on what freeware is available. Like, cause England, I'm flying into Heathrow, and there is a major project undergoing freeware for that one, which is already a premium airport in Flight Simulator, but compared to Gatwick, the mod for that one, it looks like just an automated airport almost. Oh, but I will be flying into Gatwick. I'm gonna go Heathrow, London Heathrow, down to I think Jersey, tick off Jersey to check off Jersey up the list, and then short flight over to Guernsey, check off Guernsey, and then we're gonna fly over to Gatwick and then up to Isle of Man. So that'll be fun over there, Britain, in the UK. Airplane. Well, I don't see it anymore. I think it was Superman actually. Well, God, the flight is probably gonna end up being 2 hours, just over 2 hours gate to gate, I think. Actually had a decent, well, it was a decent like taxi, so the flight was probably, I think the flight was supposed to be about an hour 45. In sim brief, the estimated time is 2 hours 22 minutes. Even Flight Simulator, when I planned it on the main screen, and Flight Simulator was only saying it would take like an hour and a half. Granted, we are at 2 hours 8 minutes on the stream, so usually it takes me 20-30 minutes to get set up. It's already an hour and a half, another half hour. It's gonna be about 2 hours, I think. Two-hour flight. What was the distance? What the distance on the air distance is 790. I'm assuming nautical miles. Ground distance 671. Off to our left, we have this. We're passing by. Well, Daman was back there. There's another plane. Off in the distance, kind of flickering. So Daman, and now we're kind of coming up on the industrial city, Al Jubail Industrial City in Jubail, on the east coast of Saudi Arabia here. western side of the Persian Gulf, but the east coast of the Saudi Arabia.
Saudi 888 Heavy, please expedite your climb flight level 390. Bosnia Air 117, please expedite your climb flight level 360. Jazeera 103, please expedite your descent flight level 230.
Eat a little bit more of my Chinese food. Doesn't taste the same as my mother-in-law's Chinese food, though.
Oman Air 413, please expedite your climb flight level 360. Qatari 1072 Heavy, please expedite your descent flight level 320.
Like on Facebook, no, I don't have donations on, but I do have a link in the description to, let's see, I got Streamlabs, Buy Me a Coffee, Patreon. Streamlabs would probably be the place where you can do a donation if you'd like. Going forward, I'm going to have to change that to, I'm using Stream Elements now, so let me see. I'm going to get you a link for that, actually. So there's a link to the tips for Stream Elements.
Saudi 888 Heavy, please expedite your climb flight level 390. Bosnia Air 117, please expedite your climb flight level 360.
Alright, we already put our approach information in.
Expedite your descent flight level 230. Qatari 439er, please expedite your descent flight level 330.
Adelaide is flight number 2 and preparing for a flight from Lima, India, Bravo Golf to Kilo Sierra Foxtrot Oscar, which is San Francisco. Lima, India, Bravo Golf. That seems very familiar to me. That is going to be Taranto. In Italy. It's kind of on the heel of the Italian boot. That's where Taranto. Sounds like I'm saying Toronto.
313, please expedite your climb flight level 360. Qatari 1072 Heavy, please expedite your descent flight level 320. Bosnia Air 117, please expedite your climb flight level 360. Jazeera 103, please expedite your descent flight level 230. Gulf Air 222, you are 11,000 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain flight level 230. Qatari 439er, please expedite your descent flight level 330. Oman Air 413, please expedite your climb flight level 360. Qatari 1072 Heavy.
Man, it's amazing how much ATC is just talking. Is that Tel Aviv? Lima, India, Bravo, Golf. Did I put it in wrong?
Descend and maintain flight level 230, Gulf Air 222.
Lima, India, Bravo, Golf is
Bosnia Air 117, please expedite
Taranto.
flight level
Am I reading?
360. Jazeera 103,
Lima,
please
India, Bravo,
expedite your
Golf.
descent flight
What is
level
Tel Aviv?
230.
That's what I was saying. It sounded familiar, but Tel Aviv is very close to that. Lima, Lima, Bravo, Golf. Okay, so accidentally put an I in there instead of an L. That's why I was confused. That's a cool flight. That's a long flight. Is that going to be... Are you going to do LL for that one? LL Israeli Airlines?
Qatari 1072 Heavy, please expedite your descent flight level 320.
What trial are you watching, Prayer Warriors? Yeah, I'll be flying tomorrow. Well, I think I'll be flying tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. See, we might be finish putting in some new windows in this room.
Air 117, please expedite your
But I'll get a flight in at some point during the day.
Jazeera 103, descend and maintain 13.
What trial are you watching? I watched the Rittenhouse trial and the Kim Potter trial over on Rakita Law. Got a whole panel of lawyers over there watching the trials. Kind of slowed down. And since I'm home now, I don't have... But once I get back out doing my local job, I'll be doing that again, watching trials. Just binge watching YouTube. Or listening. Binge listening. I'm not really watching. I should be watching the road, obviously. Parents dismembered. Do you know what name... You know the name of the trial? Like, who's on trial? I have not heard of this one. I mean, there's so many trials going on.
Bosnia Air 117, please expedite your climb flight level 360. Gulf Air 222, please expedite your descent flight level 230.
So I did say we're going to skirt along the western part of the Persian Gulf, and no lie, here we are. Eastern coast for Saudi Arabia. 787 as, I'm guessing that's LL 514. That'd be a cool flight to fly.
Descend and maintain flight level 220 Kuwaiti 6902.
Alright, descend 220. Alright. Oh, we are 18 minutes out. Headed to Salem. Combo. Yep, getting there. Getting towards the end of the flight. I just want to turn off the ATC. Combo, we need to be at flight level 285. And we'll probably still be descending at that point. Oh, man.
Bosnia Air 117, please expedite your climb flight level tree 60. Sky Dubai 60, please expedite your climb flight level tree 90. Gulf Air 222, please expedite your descent flight level 230. Arabia 600, you are 3,900 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain flight level 340. Qatar 202, you are 4,600 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain flight level 340. Qatar 1072 Heavy, you are 3,200 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain flight level 320. Climb and maintain flight level 340, Qatar 202. Bosnia Air 117, please expedite your climb flight level 360.
Descending at a pretty good rate here.
Please expedite your descent flight level 230.
I kind of like to just get down, let the managed.
Climb and maintain flight level 320, Qatar 1072 Heavy.
Manage descent, that way we're already down and then we can manage our speed better. Alright, see you tomorrow, Prayer Warrior. I feel like you left just before landing last time, yesterday too. That's alright. Hope to see you tomorrow. Hopefully I'll start earlier and you can see the whole flight. Oh, sorry.
Bosnia Air 117, please expedite your climb flight level 360. Gulf Air 222, please expedite your descent flight level 230.
Oh, did you come back? Well, that's good. That is good. So do you know the name of the trial that you're watching? Alright, we're just coming up to 20, I think the 22,000 feet. Alright, I'm gonna put in our, we're coming in ILS Yankee runway 33 right. ILS Yankee.
Bosnia Air 117, please expedite your climb flight level 360. Gulf Air 222, you are 1,000 feet below your
Star
altitude.
is
Climb and maintain
Depth
flight
3C.
level 230.
3 Charlie right there. And we're gonna go via
Qatar 1072 Heavy, please expedite your climb flight level 320.
I'm gonna go final. No, via
Climb and maintain
insert.
flight level 230, Gulf Air 222.
Going to managed. I do that with the heading just in case it decides to go to some random waypoint. I forget. In the Airbus, we need to clear flight plan. Boeing and the CRJs, you just click on the waypoint, move it up.
Sky Dubai 60, please expedite your climb flight level 390.
Go to plan, make sure it looks, make sure the flight makes sense.
Good day.
It does.
Qatar 1072 Heavy, please expedite your climb flight
Alright,
level
we're at
320.
22,000. Let's see, gonna pull up the flight pad here, take a look. And we need to look at the
Kuwait 692, contact
R
Kuwait
chart.
Center on 125.3. Good day. Gulf Air 222, please expedite your climb flight level 230.
125.3 for Kuwaiti 692. Kuwait Center, Kuwaiti 69er, 2 flight level 220.
Alright, we need to be above 3,000 feet at depth T.
Kuwaiti 692, Kuwait Center, continue as planned.
It looks like at 3,000 feet at Pad L, descend to 2,500. 2,500 at Ginby or Rarva. And then I lost my approach. Oh, this one.
Going to 128.1 Qatari 196 heavy.
And our approach, we want to be...
One heavy, please expedite your climb flight level 380.
Again, we need about 2,500 feet. Send to 2,000 for our glide slope capture.
Descend and maintain 8,000 feet, Kuwait 6902.
1,000 feet. What's the 8,000 feet for? Well, depth is 3,000. Okay. Before we get to, make sure we get our navigation stuff in. ILS is 110.5. That will automatically fill in, actually. I already see it. iKid. I like to always put in the VOR just in case as well. So 114.15. That's interesting.
Qatari 331 heavy, please expedite your climb flight level 380. Arabia 127 descend and maintain 2,400 feet.
The faces this kid makes. The faces. I need to get this camera set up so that you guys can see. I'm holding him. He just makes the craziest faces. Probably pooping, that's what he's doing. Kind of smiling to himself. Daddy's gonna have to clean my diaper, clean my butt. Let's do for the course. 332, that's the final course on the ILS. Not gonna be the same on the VOR actually, but close enough.
Qatari 331 heavy, please expedite your climb flight level 380.
And you can see depth, we need to be at 3,000 feet, so we're gonna be... I don't know if we're gonna make it. Looks like pedal, we need to be at 3,000. Empty, there's no constraint yet. Above 3,000 feet though.
Report them inside. Qatari 756 heavy, please expedite your climb flight level 210.
It's always interesting when I go outside the plane and it's quieter than inside the plane. Alright, so anyone who's wondering where we're going, I haven't kind of talked about this lately, but this is Flight 81 of my Flight Simulator World Tour, where we're flying into every country in the world on commercial airlines. And this is Flight 81. We've done Africa, now we're flying Muscat, Oman to Kuwait City, Kuwait. I'm checking Kuwait off the list of countries we're flying to. Frame rates getting there a little bit. We're okay now. Right. There we go. Ground pressure 1020.
Qatari 60 heavy, please expedite your climb 16,000 feet. Qatari 331 heavy, please expedite your climb flight level 380. Qatari 702 heavy, please expedite your climb flight level 190. Qatari
turn the VOR on. Get a beat on that. Plane is automatically slowing down to 250 knots. Speed limit under 10,000 is usually 250. Pull up my flight plan, or again, I don't think there are any speed limits on the Star on the terminal arrival. But obviously we're going to want to get slowed down, because once we get to Pedal and 3,000 feet, we're going to be on our final approach, and I don't want to be going too much faster than 200 at that point. Well, actually, max 250 at and below 10,000, that's all it says. Approach. And no speed limit. Missed approach, we're climbing straight ahead to 2,400 feet, climbing right to right turn at 5,000 feet, heading 135 to intercept radial 90 from Kilo Uniform Alpha, the VOR, all the way out to waypoint Udim, which is 18 miles out from the VOR. Then we'll ATC will give us another shot at the approach. We're at 8,000 feet.
Qatari 60 Heavy, please expedite your climb 16,000 feet. Qatari 42 Heavy, contact Jeddah Center on 128.1. Good day. Qatari 331 Heavy, please expedite your climb.
We do need to get down to 3,000. Hopefully they give us clearance.
Qatari 702 Heavy, please expedite your climb flight level 190.
Pull our speed down.
Qatari 756 Heavy, please expedite your climb flight level 210.
For Qatari 42 Heavy. Kuwait Center, Kuwaiti 6.
What's going on, ATC? What's going on?
Kuwaiti 69er 2 turn right heading 330.
Yeah, that doesn't really help me.
Qatari 60 Heavy, please expedite your climb 16.
Can I descend?
Qatari 331 Heavy, please expedite your climb flight level 380.
Turn right, heading 330.
I see, they haven't given us any clearance. We are going to turn right there, though.
Qatari 702 Heavy, please expedite your climb flight level 190.
Are we coming in the opposite direction?
Qatari 60 Heavy, contact Jeddah Center on 128.1. Good day. Qatari 756 Heavy, please expedite your climb flight level 210.
Could be coming in the opposite direction. That's always a possibility.
128.1 for Qatari 60 Heavy.
Alright, so we're gonna trust ATC here. And we might just go to heading mode. They haven't told us to descend. Yeah, so we're gonna go.
Turn right, heading 330 Kuwaiti 6902.
We will follow ATC's directions. I'm guessing they're gonna have us come in the opposite direction now.
Qatari 702 Heavy, please expedite your climb flight level 190. Qatari 756 Heavy, please expedite your climb flight level 210.
Well, that's gonna be runway. Probably one runway 15 left. Yeah, that'd be right. Runway 15 left.
Qatari 331 Heavy, please expedite your climb flight level 380. Qatari 702 Heavy, please expedite your climb flight level 190. Qatari 756 Heavy, please expedite your climb flight level 210.
Alright, I'm gonna put that in now.
Kuwaiti 69er 2 descend and maintain 3,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 3,000 feet. Kuwaiti 6902.
Okay, so we're gonna do arrival. Left, Yankee. No star. Oh, we could do a star. Do it via Passel. Insert.
Qatari 331 Heavy, please expedite your climb flight level 380. Qatari 702 Heavy, please expedite your climb flight level.
There's our flight plan. I think that's what we're doing now.
Qatari 764 Heavy, you are 600 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain 8,000 feet QNH 30.09er.
He's a little wonky though.
Kuwait 692, contact Kuwait approach on 121.3. Good day.
So we are now right next to
Heavy, please expedite your climb flight level 210.
Kuwait.
121.3, Kuwaiti 6902. Kuwait approach Kuwaiti 6902 is passing 6,000.
Got a couple of power plants. That's from VFR from Puffin Flight. They make some great VFR. They made the fireworks shows that we saw on New Year's. A lot of VFR stuff. Great VFR stuff. Okay, so we're gonna be 3009.
Kuwait approach, Kuwaiti 6902 requesting vector to next waypoint. Kuwaiti 6902 turn left, heading 29er 50 navigation. Turn left, heading 29er 5.
Really? 29er 5? We're just gonna fly right to the airport? I bet they're gonna have they want us to do a VOR with transition at the airport. They haven't given us that. See all the oil rigs and holding tanks. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. It just always sucks when like the loading distance doesn't load in all the buildings. I think we got more of the oil fields coming in now. Not the oil fields, but the holding tanks and everything. Thanks for joining in on the flight. Like I said, we just need one more follower on Twitch. Not a lot of eyeballs on Twitch tonight, unfortunately. YouTube's been pretty good. I don't know who all watching. Do a roll call right now on YouTube. Who's still watching? And who hasn't subscribed yet? If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button, that like button, all those goodies.
Kuwaiti 69er, 2 descend and maintain 2,500 feet. Descend and maintain 2,500 feet. Expect ILS Yankee runway 33 right approach via TAPTO transition cleared to TAPTO Kuwaiti 6902.
Are you kidding me? So it is I was on the right runway. Are you kidding me? What a weird route to take in. So ILS Yankee via TAPTO. What the heck is TAPTO? There's no TAPTO, and we're already gonna miss the runway. So what? Why? Select another approach. Okay, ILS Yankee runway 33 right. Oh, that's right. What am I doing? Ah.
$2,500.
TAPTO. Insert. Okay, I feel like we've already missed the runway, though. You can already see the... Okay, let's get slowed down. This is a weird way to come in on the approach. Flaps 2. Yeah, so you're gonna miss the glide slope already.
Inbound ILS, Yankee runway, tree right approach. Kuwaiti 69er to Kuwait Tower. QNH 30.009er, wind 216 at 7. Cleared ILS, Yankee runway, tree right approach. Cleared ILS, Yankee runway, tree
That was just
right
very.
approach. Kuwaiti 69er
Oh my goodness! What just happened? Oh no! No! Ah! What did I just do? Oh man. Okay, give me a second here. Oh wow. Everything's just gone. Bumped the wrong screen. Oh. What? Lost my main. Happening here? All right, Good afternoon, I'm Martin Wenzel. This is Microsoft Flight Simulator, and we are on leg 64 of our world tour at Nelson Mandela International Airport in Praia on the island of Santiago in Cabo Verde. And we're going to be flying to Osvaldo Vieira International Airport in Bissalanka, Bissau, in the country of Guinea-Bissau. This flight is based on Royal Air Merak 591, flown using a Boeing 737-800, but I'll be using the Airbus A320 with FlyByWire's A320neo mod with the Royal Air Merak livery created by NOC 3, and Alpha India Group's Traffic and Bijan Habashi's 4-season pack. And you can already see the trees off there. Those trees are from that pack. Alright, let's get this plane started up, the A320neo. Well, man, I don't know what happened. I bumped the cable or something and knocked everything off of my main screen, put it on the other screen. Everything's out of whack now. Pack X is looking goofy. Right on approach, which is obviously the best place where to do it, and you can see the Pack X bar is all messed up now. But everything else I think is fine. I honestly don't think we're going to be able to land here. We're going to have to go around because ATC did not clear us. Sometimes you just got to ignore ATC, otherwise you're never going to get in. That's the runway right there. I swear. Gotta be. Oh no. We might be able to get it. Where is the airport? It's just the stupidest approach. It's like, oh yeah, go to the airport now. Where are we going? We're just flying like directly to the airport. Yeah, we're literally just flying directly to the airport. We're on the wrong end of it anyway. Oh. This in-game ATC can just eat it, I tell you. Thanks, Adelaide, for subscribing. I didn't see it earlier. It's supposed to give me notifications of that. Alright, so the airport's like right over. Where is the airport? This is just really frustrating. Alright, so let's just start this over. Thank you, ATC, for that garbage, very, very helpful approach information. Yeah, turn, get in line for doing a going around to 15, but then, yeah, just, you know, stupid. Alright, so let's go TAPTO? I still don't know where TAPTO is. Alright, let's fly back to Jinbi because dumb. I mean, there's the airport. I mean, sometimes I just want to take the in-game ATC and just strangle it. Alright, declared missed approach. No clue. Is that the airport? Where are we going? Oh, this is the most useless ATC also. It's like, it's flying me to the airport. We're already past it. I don't know where we're going. Airport's behind me, and it's just going wherever it wants to go. Alright, let's see. Okay, we did a... We're going to fly this all by hand from now on. Thank you very, very, very much, ATC. Alright, so we're climbing to 2,400 feet. Then we're going to turn, climbing right, turn to 5,000.
Kuwait approach Kuwait 69er, 2 flying the Kuwait ILS Yankee runway 33 right, published missed approach. Kuwait 69er, 2 Roger. Flight published missed approach. Advise reaching 2,400 feet for further instructions.
Alright, we're going to fly heading 135 to intercept the 90-degree radial for the VOR. Let's put that in there. 90 degrees. Alright, so we're at 5,000 feet. We're going to be intercepting radial 90 Kilo Uniform Alpha going to Ludin, which will be 18 miles out from the VOR. I have no idea what this TAPTO is. Alright, ILS Yankee runway. Transition TAPTO. There we go. Alright. So basically, let's see if I can actually get that now. Let's see if we can put it in the computer. Probably not. Yeah. Holding a baby, accidentally pushing the pedals into the wall and somehow snagging the cord and doing whatever there. Yes. Alright, so we're 33 right Yankee, TAPTO, insert, still not doing it. Nice if I could go direct to TAPTO because really annoying. I think you have to start the whole. Do you have to start the whole flight plan over again or something? Maybe you do. Arrival. Right Yankee. Via TAPTO. Insert. Oh, okay. Why does it keep sending me to Jinbi though? I want to go to Tabbo, or Tabto. We're actually en route for it, which is really good. We need to get down to 3,000 feet.
Kuwait 69er, 2 please expedite your descent, 3,000 feet.
Alright. While I was doing all that, kind of missed going past downtown Kuwait, right there. Kind of weird. And we're now starting to get some cool graphical glitches as well. I think we should be fine now. Okay, slow it down. Thanks for sticking around who did. That kind of got messy. Kind of a late here, so let's do our delay. Go around. Length, we'll do 20 minutes. Unfortunately, my pack X has kind of gone all haywire on the screen. Nothing we can really do about it now. Alright, so we are actually headed to Tabto. Perfect. We'll go to Jinbi, get to 2,500 feet, and that is where, well, then we'll descend again to 5.6 miles out from the runway and capture the glide slope. There. The glide slope coming up. Our approach speed. Speed is going to be 121 knots. Go low auto brake. Already at flaps 3. Oh. Yep, Flight Simulator is not behaving. ATC is acting its usual fool. Acting the fool like usual. Frame rates are starting to kind of crash here as we get closer to landing, which seems to be the case as of late.
Kuwait 69er, 2 descent and maintain 2,500 feet.
I always like it when my co-pilot decides, I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm not going to do the radio calls. That's where VATSIM comes in very handy, because you can just make the radio calls. That'd be cool if they would put like a voice activated for the in-game ATC even. Alright, we're going to go managed here. Go to Jinbi. Should be descending to 2,500 feet. There we go. Frame rate eating. It's always towards the end of it. Yeah, if you want. Adelaide, I'm coming in for a landing though, so might not be able to catch all your comments. Alright. I know Prayer Warrior asked and God asked earlier how long this flight's going to be. Well, over 2 hours. Because we have to do a go around. This ATC is a pain in the butt. If you're just joining the stream, we need one more follower on Twitch. So nice if I get that one follow. I don't think I've actually reached a goal that's been set on there yet. It's been amazing that we're that close anyway on the goal, but oh. One more follower over there on Twitch, and I need the eyeballs over there. But thank you for everyone watching on YouTube. We've been just blowing up on these streams on YouTube lately, which is really cool. Going over all the oil containers or oil storage units, whatchamacallits. If you're just joining, this is Flight 81 of the World Tour, where we're flying into every country in the world via commercial airliners, trying to do real flights, real liveries, and hopefully the real planes that are actually flown on those flights. This is Flight 81, Muscat, Oman, to Kuwait City, Kuwait. We had a little mishap where my screens kind of got screwed up, and our approach got screwed up because the in-game ATC is stupid. And we got a plane approaching there, so hopefully we don't end up in his too close to him. We're gonna get really slow here, I think, so he can get landed.
Kuwait 69er to your 13 miles southeast of Kuwait. Contact Kuwait Tower on 118.3 when inbound on the approach. Tower on 118.3, Kuwait 69er 2.
Go flash full. Landing gear down.
Kuwait Tower to 073, 214 miles, south inbound ILS, Yankee runway, 33 right approach. To 073, to Kuwait Tower. QNH 30.09er, wind 206 at 5. Cleared ILS, Yankee runway, 33 right approach.
Alright, so we do have Jazeera 732, I think is probably in front of us. Hopefully they get clear off the runway. We don't have to go around. We need to descend to 2,000 feet here pretty quick. Oh. Come on, ATC, clear me. Clear me. Actually, we can just go into approach phase here. Captured the localizer, Cat 3 single, autopilot 1. I do both. Oh, yes, I can. There we go. And our approach speed. Actually, we're going to go approach speed 121. Landing speed is going to be 116. So usually your approach speed is 5 miles per hour or 5 knots faster than your landing speed. Of course, we got this amazing mist coming in. PAC-X. We're going to close that. Where's the PAC-X bridge? There we go. Don't fear, we still do have PAC-X, but we're just not going to be able. I just got rid of the bar since it was kind of acting on the fritz.
Kuwait 69er, 28 miles southeast inbound ILS, Yankee runway, 33 right approach.
Right, we have captured the glide slope. We are descending.
QNH 30.09er, wind 206 at 5.
Got to turn our landing lights on this whole time.
Yankee runway, 33 right approach.
We want to turn those on around 10,000 feet, not here on final
Yankee
approach.
Runway, 33 right approach, Kuwait 69er 2.
There's a nice view out to the Persian Gulf. Coming in on the ILS, we could actually let this auto land and we could just watch from a passenger seat. I'm not going to do that. I do need to work on doing the replay thing, figuring out how to do that, the in-game replay system. It's so confusing. They just make it easy. I mean, X-Plane had a great replay. It still does. I mean, it's still around. Great replay system. It's that kind of that desert sandstorm or something going on here. But X-Plane, you'd have your whole cabin call.
Flight attendants, please prepare for landing.
Runway 33 right, Kuwait 69er 2.
All right, we're cleared to land. Flaps full, spoilers armed, cabin ready, signs are on, landing gear is down. Autopilot 1 and 2. Glide slope captured. Crossing 1,400 feet. Adelaide is the youngest of her family. She has 25 sisters and 5 brothers, 1 father and 5 mothers. Okay, that's a... And all my siblings are married and have kids, and we all live in a palace-like house on a private island. Where do you live? Sounds like a Kuwaiti princess. Possibly could be. Alright, auto brake low, landing lights on. Looking good. I'm gonna take this in once we get. This plane does have the A320neo, the fly-by-wire mod for the A320neo does have the auto land feature. You can see the runway. Really cool.
500.
Feet are on the rudder pedals. Disconnect the autopilot.
300. Turn next taxiway. 100 above.
Kuwait
200.
69er to go around.
Minimum.
Did they tell to go around? Did they tell us to go around? Yeah, we're not going around.
100.
Flightsim? Yes. Here, I'm not going around.
073 to go around.
50.
Okay, that wasn't us.
40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
Qatari 1072 heavy. Turn next taxiway.
There is another plane on the runway, though. He hasn't exited the runway yet. I didn't even put the reversers on. That's how good the... Get off the runway. Okay, so in reality, I would have been told to go around. I think I was told to go around for all I know. Yep, Kuwaiti 692, we should have gone around. Because this guy... this Jazeera... Or is that Kuwaiti? Still on the runway. Well, is what it is. That's actually pretty good, though, that the ACT did that. Or ATC does that. Alright. So we should have gone around. In Hawaii. Pretty cool. In Hawaii, I'm an artist, writer, and a flight simmer, and we live in a very remote area of the island of Nihoa, and I know 4 languages. That's amazing. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Wait.
We apologize for the delay. Please coordinate with airline staff as necessary regarding
Kuwait ground, Kuwaiti 69er, to taxi to the gate.
Alright, we're gonna clear our flaps, clear the spoilers.
Taxiing to gate Tango 3 Tango using taxiway, Kuwaiti 69er 2.
Runway lights off, or taxi lights on. Okay, we're behind the Qatar. Strobe off. ATC, TCAS off. We can actually spool down engine 2. Because we can taxi with 1 engine. Alright, let's pull up the airport chart. So,
Radio 128 with uniform ready to taxi IFR.
Radio 128 taxi to in-halt short of runway.
they didn't really give us any taxi directions.
Contact tower on 118
To gate Tango 3 Tango using taxiway. Very helpful. We'll follow him in. We'll go on. It's going to be Echo 10.
Taxiing
We'll
hold
follow
short
Qatar
runway
in.
15 right using taxiway Arabia 128.
Oh, my reversers are on now. That's what's crazy. My reversers are on that whole time, but it was just, I didn't have any thrust, and so the plane just kept going forward. You can actually hear that, those different sounds. Sounds like the plumbing's bad or something. Actually, because we are down to, we have 1 engine going. This makes the whole engine shutdown process quicker. So we should have gone around. Plane behind us went around. Obviously, there was just not enough separation. I saw this plane coming in. I figured, hey, we're going to be right on top of it. ATC was, well, again, it's hard to, you're so focused. I'm looking at chat. Missed that go around. Which in reality is what we should have done. Good looking airport so far. I mean, you're just looking at the taxiways. Looks pretty cool. I think we're supposed to taxi in on one engine. That's right. Alright, Tango 3 Tango. Let's see if there's actually gate like that. I don't know what this whole Tango 3 Tango is. Whoa. All the other planes. Let's see.
Kuwait ground, Kuwait 743 with uniform ready to taxi IFR.
Kuwait 743 taxi to and hold short of runway 15 left via taxiway. Contact
Can you
tower
turn?
on 118.3 when ready.
Alright, we're gonna go to the main terminal. We might have been able to go to the eastern. Ugh, real pain going on right now.
Contact tower on 118.3 when ready.
Keep forgetting I only have one engine, so it takes. Actually, can't idle. If you only have one engine, you actually do have to put some thrust in
Taxi to and hold short runway
for
15
the
left using
taxi.
taxiway Kuwait 743. Taxiing hold short runway 15 left via taxiway Etihad 304.
Etihad 304 hold position caution the Airbus A320 on the taxiway.
Yep, we're behind Qatar. Next time we're going to be flying to Qatar, but we're going to be flying still in the Kuwaiti, Kuwait Air. That's an old Kuwait Airways plane right there.
Roger, Etihad 304.
I hope there's room. This is a very nice freeware airport. Looks like there's some gates over there. Really good looking airport. And it's amazing the freeware airports out there. Anyone who makes a freeware airport and they put this kind of effort into it, it makes it look really good actually. You deserve, go buy them some coffee. Really good work. Nice looking airport. And that's the great thing about the freeware airports is you get to experience these kind of places, because I'm not going to buy Kuwait International here because I'm going to fly into it once in the sim, probably ever. And you have a nice freeware where love has been given to it. And just look at that, lots of great stuff. Alright, see you, Adelaide. Thanks for coming along on the flight. Sorry about some of the technical hiccups towards the end. But we're on the ground, coming into, I think, a really nice looking custom airport, and we're gonna have to like zip around with the drone camera a little bit here and just check it out. It looks cool. And lots of stuff on the ground. Looks like an active airport. This is what you want from scenery. And it's kind of sad because there is scenery out there that you have to pay for. That doesn't even look as good as some of these places. Alright, Let's get inside the plane. Ooh. Marshall always loses her second wand. A little bit. Even complete. Here we got UBS Bank there. Pretty cool looking cars. I'm glad I downloaded this airport because it really makes it fun to be on the ground. Alright, parking brake set. APU bleed on. Turn off light, taxi lights. Engine 1 coming down. Beacon light off. Seatbelt signs off. And let's get that jetway, the power, catering, baggage, all that fun stuff. Let's get it. Again, this is free. This is a freeware airport. And look at those jetways. Custom jetways. Mirroring going on there with the advertisement on the jetway, but hey, all other things considered, really nice. If you're ever flying into Kuwait, go on flightsim.to and get this airport. It's gonna be a game changer for you. Alright, passengers. Whoa, frame rate. Killing me. Turn off the strobe. Fuel pumps off. Ground power on. Turn off the APU. Passengers are getting off as we speak. Man, the constant interruptions over here. Alright, so go back outside the plane. We're gonna pull up Volanta. Get over here. Complete the flight. View our flight. We should get a little dialogue saying we discovered Kuwait. Doesn't look like it. But we have. There's our flight. Pretty straightforward. Over Dubai, Persian Gulf. Coming in. And yeah, it's like here we are, coming in nicely. We could have just gone final, landed, but instead they put us on a weird course, and then we had to come around and do it again. And almost had to go around because of the spacing. Landing rate 224.98. G-force looking really good. Landing speed right where we want it. Probably two knots higher than planned. Fuel burn 4,500 kilos. Block our flight time 2 hours 12 minutes. What did I say? About 2 hour 10 minute would probably end up being. And let's bring up the world map. Here is, well, that's Bahrain. Where are we? Kuwait. If I can get it centered up. There's Kuwait. And there's the Quadi flag. We'll zoom out. There's our world tour so far. Africa, a little bit of the Middle East, and a little bit of Europe. So far covered. Next time we'll be headed right down to Qatar. And then we'll head up to Iran on the other side of the Persian Gulf. I believe the passengers are probably all off board now. Well, they're still going. Let's see who's going to be last. Who's going to be last? I think this person, David Arab's going to be last off the plane. No! I hate that it does that. Oh, he got off before. Come on, why can't you stay up here? Alright, everyone is off the plane. We're just going to go right here. End flights. Satisfied 84%. Extreme flying conditions. Not sure what that was. Short arrival delay due to go around. I'm still thirsty. I wish we didn't have a delay. This is going to be fun leaving the aircraft. Yep. Alright, beautiful. Let's... Well, we'll leave the plane here. We're going to go check out this airport. Let's turn the camera up a little bit. Maybe too much. Oh, so you even got tunnels. I think I turned the camera up a little too high. We want to take our time looking at the airport. There's Jazeera. That's a really nice freeware airport. Really nice. We're also gonna have to zip off over, try to get to downtown. And as we were coming in on that taxi, I knew this looked like a really good airport just because right over there, that like little tent thing. We got the Kuwait Airways or Kuwait Airways hangars, and the old liveries. Nice hangar buildings. East Apron looking a little lonely. No! Ah! Hit the wrong button. Alright, we'll get a little faster here. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, this is an interesting one. Like, what is this for? Got a couple dueling airplanes over here. Etihad and old Kuwait Airways. Struggling to figure out how to go about their day. That is a really nice free airport. Okay, let's see which direction is the downtown. Just so we don't end up going. Okay, it's gonna be that way.
Requesting pushback. Kuwaiti 283 heavy pushback request accepted.
Let's zip over there. We got a couple nice section of water towers right here. Oh, I like that. Now some of the stuff, I wonder if it's like the VFR from Puffin Flight. Another one. Also wonder how much of this stuff comes with maybe the Kuwait City pack that I downloaded. Not entirely sure. I know the downtown area, definitely. I think some of this might be. Are they just very good at being representations? There's downtown Kuwait City. Looking pretty good as the sun sets.
Kuwaiti 283 Heavy request to end pushback received.
Kuwait ground, Kuwaiti 283 Heavy with uniform ready to taxi IFR.
Kuwaiti 283 Heavy taxi to and hold short of runway 15 right using taxiway. Contact tower on 118 decimal tree when ready.
Taxiing hold short runway 15 right via taxiway Kuwaiti 283 Heavy.
Well, there you go, Kuwait City. A little bit of a fly through. There we go. Well, thanks for coming along on this flight. We're going to go over and raid. I think we're going to raid Captain K-Man. So if you're still watching on Twitch, please come over and give Captain K-Man a little support. Big X-Plane guy. And we will be doing a flight tomorrow at some point. Probably afternoon, but maybe in the morning. From here, beautiful Kuwait City, down to Doha, Qatar. It'll be Kuwait Airways once again. So thanks for showing up. Wow, this went 3.5 hours. I did not expect that. Thanks for all the support. Again, if you're on YouTube, hit the subscribe button, the like button, comment below, all that great stuff. If you're also on Twitch, go over on Twitch, hit the follow. We need one more follower to get to 50. We also need eyeballs on the stream to get that affiliate status. But until next time, I'm Martin Wenzel. You guys take care and happy flying.
Main bus type, off position.